Okay, welcome back. This is another R&B breakdown. Today we have Kendrick Lamar, a song called Love. I don't know who Kendrick Lamar is. I know what love is. I've never heard this song. Certainly, I've never seen the video, so this will be a first. So, that being said, well, this was sent to me by someone to take a look at. And so I've actually been enjoying this because I'm actually learning new music that I've never heard before. So here we go.
Love or lust? All of us.
Love or lust, all of us. All right. Give me a run for my money. There's nobody, no one around me. Okay, I mean, so far this is very mysterious so far. I don't know what's going on. Love, directed by Dave Myers and the Little Homies. Okay.
So give me a run for my money.
Okay. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Sipping bubbly, it's probably champagne. Feeling lovely. It can make you feel lovely. I'm not a drinker really. I haven't had a drink in many years. Um, Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Yeah, it'll make you feel lovely.
Living lovely.
That being said, I never really drank champagne. I was never if I did drink something, it was usually like a whiskey or just a straight, nothing, no sugar. Just don't give me sugar. Whiskey, uh, scotch. I think but then I got to a point, I was like, what's the point? I don't understand. I would just kind of sip on it a little bit, and just maybe have just, that like that much, and then I was done. And I hated the taste. I really don't understand the appeal of drinking. To me, it tastes like garbage. But I mean, I guess the effect that it gives you can relax you. You can, of course, you can go too far, and but I'd sip on it a little bit before I go to sleep. It helped me go to sleep, and that's kind of when I would do it. This is many years ago, but then I kind of it's kind of I think I drank a little too much one night, and I woke up not feeling well, and I was like, well, that had its time. It's time come and gone. So. Um, all these guys, these people that talk about, it tastes good. I don't understand that. I think it's not my taste. But champagne, usually a little sweeter. It's a little sweet. And I get the wine drinkers as well. They tend to be a little more fancy. Like the serious coffee drinkers. Yeah, you come across people that are like real serious about their coffee. They can tell you where where the grains come from, and who they were grown by, and what water they use to grow the coffee bean, and what mountain it was picked from. But as wine people are just like that, but maybe maybe a little more so. Anyways, living lovely.
I wanna be with you.
Just love me. I want to be with you. Just love me. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Just love me. Love's a little more complex than that, but I mean, I like the simplicity of this so far. Uh, just love me.
I wanna be with you.
I want to be with you, eh? Eh? Is that Australian? Eh? I think that's Australian. Uh, yeah. Is this an Australian? Is Lamar? Is he a Australian? I mean, he's in the ocean here, so maybe he is. Maybe this is in Australia. Um,
I wanna be with you.
that's a cool little. I like that little thing going on there. Little dangly thing. That's kind of cool. And then got a little headdress. I want to be with you. Love me just like. Okay, so far same thing over and over.
If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still?
If I didn't ride Blade on Curve, Would you still love me? Okay, this is gonna be one of those songs where I have to figure it out. It's kind of interesting. I enjoy trying to figure out what they're trying to say. Sometimes I'm completely lost. So this may be interesting. So let's see. If I didn't ride Blade on Curve, would you still quote love me? I got to be honest. I have no idea what he's trying to say here. If I didn't ride Blade, I on Curve, would you still love me? Maybe I need to understand a little bit more of the video or what's going on before I can really understand what he's saying here. If I made up my mind at work, would you still love me? I mean, so far, none of this is making sense. I really don't understand what's happening. I mean, these maybe appear to be models of some sort, maybe. They have that kind of bony look, the bony look, the thin neck here, kind of the big head, that skinny body, little shoulders. Like you have the idea of what like like the runway models, they're usually like starving to death, but they can be pretty too, I guess. These appear to possibly be models, I guess, maybe. I could be wrong, but if I made up my mind at work, would you still love me? I don't know what he's referencing, so we're gonna have to keep going. I apologize. Keep it 100. I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it 100. I'd rather you trust me. I got to be honest. I have no idea what's happening. What's going on? I mean, all I know is that he's asking someone to love him. He's walking on a beach with some other person, maybe on the other side. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. More models. Keep it a whole one, hun. Don't got you, I got nothing, eh? Eh. Keep it a whole one, hun. Don't got you, I got nothing, eh? Eh. Well, I would say keep it a whole one, hun. Don't got you, I got. Okay, so I understand the second line. First line, I have no idea. So, don't got you, I got nothing. Yeah. Okay, that's typical with love, any kind of love situation. The other person is everything to you. You can even find this in even pets. Like I've seen people with pets that are just really they love their pets and they can't live without them. Support animals and all that stuff. Emotional support animals, which I don't really understand, but I mean that's great. That people have that. Keep it a whole 100. Don't get you. I got nothing. Eh? All right. I got something. Okay, so he had nothing. Now he has something. Well, hold up just a second. Whoa, we are going to function. No assumptions. Man, I feel like this is jumping around. I don't understand. There's no complete sentences here. It's just kind of we're bouncing. I feel like I'm reading a book or something, and I'm just kind of jumping like from the front to the back to the middle to the back to the front. I don't really know what's happening. But based on the video here, the dinner table. I guess it's not. This is not out of the ordinary. There's a lot of movie scenes and things like this to where people start making out on the kitchen table. Not many people eat at a kitchen table anymore. I'd say it does happen, but very rare. But you can see there's something romantic going on here because there's candles. You never see candles here. Something's going on right here. Look at that. So something's happening. They're sharing a nice dinner. They got the wine glasses out. Maybe had a little bubbly. And then now they're feeling a little loose now, and then so that's actually could be this could be normal. This could happen. I think this could happen. So this is fine. I mean, excuse me, nothing wrong with that. Oh, good. Now they're laughing, having a good time. So I think this was before they were on the table, or maybe that's the same shirt. It's a different shirt. No, they finished their food. Just a different drink. So this must be a different night. So now this is a different night. They're eating together at a table. This is very nice. I like to see people eating at tables together, having the same drink. Look, they share the same drink. They have the same exact meal, same chairs. This is great. I like this. This is very very family like. I like that. We don't see this very often. Feeling like Tyson with it, knock it out. Okay, I understand that. Mike Tyson, that's around my time. Mike Tyson, knock it out. Twice, I'm with it. I don't know what he's knocking out. Twice, Tyson, knock it out. Twice, I'm with it. Okay, twice, you're with it. All right, I don't know what that means. Only for the night, I'm killing. No, I don't know for the night I'm killing. I don't know what that means. I do now. They're into a different date, so now I'm not so happy. They're a little separate. There's a bit of a little look going on here. Got the mouth kind of cracked open. That's never a good sign. You look at the way she's postured here. He's kind of looking down at the table. This is not looking good here. It must be a different time. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, yeah. Okay. I still don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. He's killing something. Only for her life now, only for her life now, only for her life. Let's get it. Get what? Get what? I don't understand. Get what? Does it finish the sentence? None of the sentence, they're not being finished. This is, I don't, I'm getting frustrated myself, I guess, because I mean, clearly people listen to the song. There's lots of, and they understand what's happening. I don't understand what's happening. So this falls on me. Maybe I'm a little frustrated with myself because I don't understand what's happening, but only for life, let's get it. Okay. All right. He said something that upset her, apparently, or maybe they had some argument about something else. We don't know what happened. Hit that shoulder lean. Hit that shoulder lean. I could probably guess what that is. A shoulder lean, kind of like that. Where you kind of like that. That's probably like a shoulder lean, like when you look at somebody like, oh, did you just say that to me? That like you're offended of some sort. So shoulder lean must be I'm offended. I'm gonna go with that. So we got the shoulder lean happening. I might actually start using that. That's actually pretty clever. Shoulder lean. I like the way that I like how I could use that. I can see places where I could use shoulder lean in everyday life. I could say I'm gonna shoulder lean on you right now. But then people think I'm going to try to lean on them. I'm not. Well, maybe that's what it is. Shoulder lean. Maybe there's a song "Lean on Me." Shoulder, lean on somebody's shoulder. When you need a helping hand, when you need help, lean on me. So maybe I have it all wrong. It could go either way. From based off the video here, there's a little bit of argument going on here. Okay, he's got a little shoulder lean. He's got a little shoulder lean going on right here, and she's standing above him. She's upset. Oh, so this just got aggressive. So, well, that just that just escalated very quickly. It's never a good idea when you're arguing to start picking up stuff and breaking stuff or throwing. It's best you don't pick up anything, because we know what happens. You lose a little bit of control, things escalate, and then whatever's in your hand is going to get thrown. And generally, you don't want to throw it. It just happens to happen. You don't even think about it. You just do it, and then you regret it. Especially if it breaks. It's glass or something. It goes everywhere, and you got to stop the argument, and you got to clean it all up, and probably kids running around, and glass people get feet. So I would say just don't hold anything, especially any kind of like glass or anything like that. So, well, she just did it right there. She got the glass and she broke it. So what she did was very dangerous. Is that glass go in your eye? We have ocean stuff like this. But, I mean, you clearly you could have hurt him there. You could have hurt yourself too. Cut your hand. But glass going around, going like that everywhere. One, it's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Jesus. But second, it's you could get hurt. Somebody could get hurt here. So there's no reason ever really to break something, and it doesn't matter how bad it is. I never. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what somebody says to you. You shouldn't start breaking stuff. Oh, she's not done. She's just breaking everything. So, well, something significant must have happened here, but it doesn't matter. I don't care what he did or what the argument is. You shouldn't break stuff. This is just always a bad idea because somebody's got to clean it up. I mean, if anything, just think to yourself, especially if you live there, I'm gonna have to clean this up. So just don't do it. Or maybe buy something again. You don't want to buy stuff again. Backstroke overseas. I kind of missed that. I don't know what that means. I know what you need. Well, he probably does he knows what she needs because she's probably very telling him what she needs and what she's angry about. So he could probably figure that out pretty easily after she smashed everything. He clearly knows what she's upset about. So now now he knows what she needs. So here we go. Already on 10, money come in. Don't know. And all feeling go out. This this feeling don't drought. So drought. This feeling don't drought. This feeling doesn't stop. This party won't end. There you go. This party won't end. Love me. This party won't end. If I didn't ride Blade on Curve, would you still love me? I'm gonna have to Google this and figure out what he's saying here. I really can't even guess. I can't even guess what he's saying here. If I made up my mind at work, would you just still? I don't know what this is referencing. What's with his work? Is he a photographer or something for these models? If I made up my mind at work, would you still love me? Maybe maybe there's one of those videos where it's like there's a sequence of videos, like where you have the storyline. You got one song and then it's the first part of the story, then the second song comes out and then the second part of the story. Maybe it's one of those things. Keep it 100. Keep it at 100. I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Wow. I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Well, I've never heard anything like that. Usually trust and love kind of go hand in hand, but I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Okay, well, I mean, I can see his point. I can see his point. Trust is a very, very big thing. Um, Especially in friendships and things like this, trust can be a thing where there is like, love really. I know people say, I love you. Friends always say, I love you. I love you. And that's not love. I mean, it can be for sure. You can love your friend. Don't get me wrong. You can for sure. But the way love's kind of thrown around now, it's just kind of silly. I'll be out having a coffee or something, and everybody, I love you, say I love you, and they just keep saying I love you, and I'm like, what's going on here? And they're friends, and it's just kind of thrown around. Doesn't mean they don't love them. I think that, for sure, certainly they do. It's a different type of love. There's all kinds of different types of love. But keep it 100. I'd rather you trust me than to love me. I could understand that. That makes sense. Keep it a whole 100. Don't got you, I got nothing. Maybe what he means by keep it a whole 100 is like let's keep everything good. Let's keep everything solid. All right, let's keep everything good and solid. Because if I don't have you, I have nothing. Share. No, not share. What is it? If I don't have you, I have nothing. No, I don't remember who sang that song. There was another song. I don't know why Cher came to mind. I'm not a fan of Cher, but I don't know if she's still alive. She might be. Who knows? But for some reason, there was a song I thought. Anyways, keep it a whole 100. Don't got you. I got nothing. Oh, I got you, babe. That's what she's saying. Give me a run for my money. Okay. There is nobody, no one around me. Okay, this is kind of artistic. You got like three people here with one figure, with one body or one hip. You got one hip, but you got three upper bodies, torsos. You got three heads and one pair of legs. How about that? That's kind of interesting. I mean, this is called usually a hydra. The hydra's got multiple heads. Got the one, but they have four legs, I think. But I mean, typically, so this is a human hydra, what it appears to be. That's interesting. It's artistic. I don't know if these people are naked or not. Or if there's something or that's covered. But I'm pretty sure that was maybe. I don't know. Just give me a run for my money. Okay. Okay. So he wants a run for his money. So he wants to be challenged. Okay. Be careful what you ask for. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Well, that's a very nice little rhyme, isn't it? That's very cute. Wow. Okay. So sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that sounds. So that's going to be repeating. Okay, got it. It's going to be repeating. That's nice. Okay, I don't know. All right, so we're off of that. Now we're on to this. Is that Lamar? I don't know if that's Lamar or not. Maybe it is. Just love me. I want to be with you, eh? So he must be Australian. So he's Australian, which is interesting. I don't listen much music from Australia. That's really interesting. Um, but I like the song so far. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Whoa. Somebody's pregnant here. Got the line. Yeah, there's a pregnant person here. So maybe these. Well, you can still be pregnant, be a model. I'm sure that's fine. These are definitely models. I mean, look at their faces. Models always have that look, that thing where they just kind of, they're not allowed to smile really because they don't want to get the creases and all that. They don't. They want to just they look like a mannequin. This is I mean, look at everybody's look here. Look at that. Nobody's smiling. Nobody wants to show that they're happy. Um, this is pretty standard for models. They're not allowed really to smile, from my understanding. Wrinkles. Wrinkles is like the big, the thing in with in the modeling space, which I don't really know anything about, but I can from anything that I've seen about models over the years, I've never seen one smile really, but I'm sure I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm completely wrong, but I do see this look a lot. Like they're just kind of like they look like little robots. I'm on the way. We ain't got no time to waste. All right, Papa, your gum on the way. Am I in the way? Popping your gum on the way. Am I on the way? I'm beginning to believe. I don't even think he knows what he's saying because I certainly can't follow him and understand what he's saying. And again, maybe this is. I mean, this is my fault. There are some things I need to figure out what they mean. But I mean, if everybody else is, I mean, understand. There's millions of people that watch this that understand it. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening here. I don't want to pressure you none. Okay, so now we're getting into a whole other subject. I just want you to love me. I'm rushing over there. I don't want you to pressure. I don't want to pressure you none. Okay, that's good. Pressuring is never good. Pressuring usually backfires. I want your blessing today. Yeah, that's a good start. You should, don't pressure anyone. Take your time, get the blessing, then move forward. That's pretty basic stuff. Pretty basic relationship stuff when you first meet someone. Oh, by the way, oh, by the way, open the door, by the way. He didn't need to say that twice. He could have just said, oh, by the way, open the door. He could have just said that. It would have been, might have shortened it up a little bit, more straight to the point. But, he said, it's fine. He says it twice. Oh, by the way, open the door. That's a good reminder. When somebody comes over, when somebody's, I always well, I don't. I'm really bad at letting people know, when I'm dropping by or something if I am. But, um, leaving the door open for someone. I mean, if I'm not here, it's a little risky. Somebody could pop in. But if you're at the house and you want to leave the door open, sure, why not? If they're on their way, I wouldn't recommend not leaving it open. But and they're on their way, sure, why not? I mean, this is that's very good on him. That's very good on him. He's prepared, so you can tell he likes to prepare. I told you that I'm on the way, so this is great. He's being very clear, with his intent. So hey, give you a call. It's just a courtesy call. I'm on my way. I don't do that. I'm on the way. I know connection is vague. I'm on the. So he said I'm on the way like three times. So that's good. He just keeps reiterating he's on the way, and I know connection is vague. Well, doesn't seem vague to me. You seem to be very clear. You're doing a good job here. Pick up the phone. Oh, so she hasn't picked up the phone yet. Okay, well, we'll leave her a voicemail. Text her. Everybody texts today. Nobody calls. Everybody sees a phone call coming in, and everybody panics. You get a call, and then people start to panic. I would just say it's probably just better off to text. There's many different ways. You can messenger, you can text. There's all kinds of ways to get a hold of somebody now, but usually people would generally prefer a text of some sort. Calling, everybody usually, I usually wants to avoid phone calls. So, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe he's trying to call too much. Just send a message. That'd be my advice. Damn it, Jim, bad attitude for your nanny, curves and your hips from your mammy, from your mammy. Oh, I see. Curves, and your hips from your mammy. So he's saying that her body is like her mom's body. So so clearly he's met the mother, her mother. So that's good. So there must be a pretty good relationship going on. You don't usually meet people's family until you get a little closer. So he knows the mommy. But I would say that what's he looking at the mom's body. I mean, we don't really vocalize that, but I'm sure most people look at their significant others' parents' bodies just to kind of see what they're getting into. That's fine. I understand that. But it's not really vocalized. But he vocalized it. Good on him. He saw the curves in your hips from your mammy. I don't know if I'd use the word mammy, but mammy may be an Australian thing. I don't know. So, uh, remember Gardena? I took the studio camera. So this must be something more esoteric. I don't understand. Remember Gardena? I don't remember Gardena. I don't even know who Gardena is. Maybe that's a friend of his. I took the studio camera. Okay. I know Top will be mad at me. So now she's talking about people I don't even know. Like he's just talking about people in his personal life in a song. That's fine. I mean, it all goes fine together. Well, it makes you think. It makes me wonder and think about who these people are. Top. I know Top will be mad at me. Well, he's probably gonna be mad at you. Well, Top. I've never heard somebody called Top, but assuming it's a guy, and be mad at me. Well, if you took his camera, if that's his camera, then yeah, I'd be mad too. Cameras are expensive. I didn't realize how expensive were until a few years ago when I was needing to buy a camera. I was like, I'm gonna go buy a camera, and I went to go buy a camera, and it was $500 to $1,000. I'm like, what? I mean, it gets even crazier than that. Obviously, people do photo. It's so yeah. Somebody took my camera. If I spend a lot of money on a camera, somebody just took it and didn't ask. Yeah, well, yeah. No, Top will be mad at me. Top is gonna be mad. I had to do it. I want your body, your music. You didn't have to do it. So it's always best to ask somebody to borrow something, if you need something, than to just take it and then being mad at you because then you lose trust. And trust is what he wanted. He wanted trust, not love. So I can understand why he wants trust and love, but he's not being trustworthy right now. If you take someone's camera, how can we trust you? This is no good. I had to do it. You didn't have to do it. No, the, you didn't have to do it. There's a choice in everything. It doesn't matter what. In everything, there's a choice. May not seem like there is, but there is. Especially when you're taking other people's stuff. I really hate when somebody takes my stuff. I had my stuff taken in a while, but I remember, somebody would take my stuff and they wouldn't ask. That bothers everybody, I think. But I want your body, your music. Okay. You want your body, the music. Fine. I bought the big one to prove it. I bought the big one to prove it. What is he talking about? What big one? There's so many lyrics in this song that are just so vague. I don't know really what they're talking about. How can doesn't make any sense to me. Vague, and he says it so fast. I don't understand. I can't keep up with him. I have to keep pausing. So look what you made. Told you that I'm on the way. So he's saying he's on his way again. That's great. Look what you made. So I don't know what he's talking about. What he made. Told you that I'm on the way. He's got a camera with him. He wants her body. This is, and she's not answering. This isn't sounding good. He keeps calling. I'm an exit away. So man, he's really. I mean, I have to give it to him. His communication skills are very good. Uh, his communication skills are excellent. Maybe too good. Um, you ever been with somebody that just they feel the need to tell you where they're at all times, or maybe they feel the need to call you every 30 seconds to let you know at each stage of each exit that they're exiting. This is usually you're it's just uh it can get old, and then you don't answer, and this is probably why he's not getting answer on the phone anymore because he probably called 5, 6, 7 times. She's like, okay, I'm done, fine. Um, So apparently he's arrived here. She's asleep, which makes sense. She fell asleep. He was probably trying to keep her up. So now this makes a little more sense. He's trying to keep her up so she doesn't fall asleep. This is pretty normal. You're trying to rush to get somewhere. You had to stop and get the camera that he didn't ask for. And then now he's going to go trying to rush there and just exit away. So stay up for me. Wait, stay up. I'm like an exit away. Okay. Yep. I'm going to have to figure out what riding a blade on a curb is. That's totally new to me. Would you still love me? Blade on a curb. Blade on a curb, like a rollerblader, like rollerblading on curves. I don't know. If I made up my mind at work, would you still love me? So maybe he's a photographer of some sort. He has all these women. I mean, look at every single face here. Look at this. Not one smiling. These are definitely models. They're definitely models. I mean, this is, and nothing wrong with this. I don't have a problem with it. It just seems odd to me. Maybe this is pretty standard in the industry, just no smiling, but, that's fine. And he's in the middle here. Maybe he's a cameraman. But if he's a cameraman, then why would he borrow somebody's camera? He should have his own camera. Keep it 100. I'd rather you trust me than, okay, you heard that. Oh, so she's over it. She got over it. So she's feeling better now. So they're back together. Okay, this is great. Keep it a whole 100. 100. So he shortened the 100 to hund. Keep it a whole one. If it wasn't confusing enough, now we're shortening words so that to make it even more confusing. So keep it a whole 100. Don't got you. I got nothing. Okay. That's okay. Give me a run for my money. There's nobody, no one to outrun me. No one to, okay. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. That's nice.
Living lovely.
Sipping bubbly, feeling, wait. Wait. Sipping bubbly. There's a lot of rhyming going on there. I wanted to,
Living lovely.
wait a second. Oh, he said lovely twice. Okay. I thought he had a third rhyme there, and I was like, oh, there's three. There's sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, feeling lovely. He likes to repeat himself over and over. And he also likes to call over and over. So this, okay. Just love me. I mean, I'm getting different. Maybe he has several girlfriends or something. What's happening here? Maybe this is his work here. This may create some insecurities in a relationship. I mean, let's be honest here. He's sitting here being a photographer. He's, filming, taking pictures of women all day. And, the wife's at home and, she's like, how many women did you take pictures of today? And so I'm sure there's going to be some little, jealousy and stuff like that going on. And it can overflow, if maybe he stayed late and, they had to do some late stuff or maybe trust. It seems like trust is a big issue. So maybe there's already a trust issue going on. Because the love is not an issue between, him and his partner. Maybe there's a trust issue because of, his work. Maybe he's doing stuff at work he shouldn't be doing. So maybe that's what's going on here. But honestly, I have no idea what's happening right now. I have no idea what this whole video. I want to be with you. So he's reiterating, I just want to be with you. So maybe, it's starting to make maybe a little more sense. He maybe messed up a little bit. Nothing too bad. He just wants to make it clear and her to trust him. But then he steals a camera. So now he's losing trust with somebody else. Seems to be a pattern, maybe. So he needs, So if you want somebody to trust you, you just, you have to be honest. You can't be taking things without asking. She took him back. Great. Oh, look, they're happy again. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know where they're driving. He's driving to somebody else. Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea what I just watched. But, it's a pretty good song. It's kind of catchy. Bit repetitive, but it's okay. I mean, a lot of songs are repetitive, you know. You have, but so it wasn't that bad. It was actually a pretty good song. I may listen to it. If it was on the radio or something, I was listening to the radio for some reason, and it popped on there. I wouldn't turn it. I'd probably finish listening to it. Maybe I was in a mood. You know, if I was in a certain mood, you know, music. You know, you're in a mood for different types of music. You know, you don't just listen to one type of music. So I can see myself being in a certain mood to listen to something like this. So that's not bad. So yeah, that was a good one. I never heard of this person, never heard this song, so pretty good. So we'll go on to the next one. All right, thanks.